Hey, 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 it's your girl Stacey, and it's time for the weekend vlog. So first of all, I wanted to apologize to you guys because I know it's been a couple of weeks since I did my last vlog, but last weekend I was in the mountains of Tennessee with my boyfriend's family on vacation. So I didn't have a time to record the vlog, but I'm here now. So I wanted to start with today's topic, which is back to school tips. It's about that time, guys. Woo, woo, woo. So first I got some great responses. So thank you to Angelique Quabana. Thank you to Sherrill Davis Donatello. Thank you to Donna Lewis and all of those who liked the post and everything. So if you didn't get a chance to contribute, you know, we still got a week or two before school starts for some people. Some guys are already back. But you can still add comments on my Facebook, YouTube, or Instagram page once I post the video. So let me start with some tips that I have come up with. As some of you know, I am a former teacher. I teach now on the college level, but I used to teach elementary school. So I know back to school can be a stressful time for parents and students and teachers. So this is just some things to help. Maybe you do some of these things, maybe you don't, and maybe it can help you. Okay? So first thing I came up with was designate a designated time each day or every other day where your children can play games or, video games or TV. Growing up, I couldn't watch TV every night. So I had to pick the nights, like when my favorite shows were on, that I, could pick during the week. So that's really Monday through Thursday, because the weekend, Friday and the weekend, I could watch whatever. But, so I picked 2 or 3 nights a week where I could watch my TV, shows, and that was it, and play my video games. That's when Atari was out, but still. So designate a time, not every day, that they're playing video games once they get home, And of course, without saying, even those nights that I had designated times, I had to complete my homework before I could even think about watching anybody's TV or playing a game. So be sure to do that. That's very helpful, and it establishes routine. Parents, make sure you shop for healthy snacks to either for the, your kids to take to school or when they get home from school between dinner. Back in the day, I can't say all my snacks were healthy, but, we always had fruit in the house. We did have cookies and chips, but not an overabundance of it. But, it's a different age now, and this whole child obesity thing is getting out of control. So make sure you have healthy options for your kids. Go-gurts are out now and all that. And I'm sure many of you do that, but be sure to keep doing that. And on those nights when teachers don't, for whatever reason, assign homework, still make them read a book, read a couple of chapters out of a book, do some math, exercises or any other learning activity that you may have. It could even be something on the computer, but you want to keep them doing something every night and keep them engaged. Okay, so now I'm going to read some of the tips that I got. So my friend Angelique Quabana, who was in the School of Education with me at Howard University, HU, who is also a teacher or still is teaching, I wanted to share some things that she wrote. She said, start getting the kids on a schedule so the transition back to school is easier. Get their supplies early. Many stores are already selling out of popular items. That's true. And I know this week, it's tax-free in Maryland. So make sure you go do that. But routines are crucial. So, I know the school districts that I live in, they don't go back until next Monday, not tomorrow, but the following Monday. So this will be a great week to start making them go to bed earlier, getting back in that routine, doing dinner at a certain time or whatever it is that you do during the week, during the school year. Start that now. Keisha Van, I forgot she commented. Hey, Keisha. She says start school bedtime schedules now. Again, I started this years ago. My kids don't get video games during the school week, only on the weekends. Keisha, we thinking like that's why we must be cousins. So, yeah, that's great tips, Keisha. You are a testimony to it. You've been doing it. So thanks for sharing that. What else? Angelique made another comment. She said, as a teacher, I think it's important to have a study or workplace set up and start going over with students what is expected for them for the upcoming school year. Many churches and other entities are having back-to-school rallies, and attending one will help to get kids excited about going back to school. Many churches are also having special services to anoint students before they return. Thank you, Angelique. So she made several good points in that statement. So in your home, you need to establish a quiet place for your student to go do their homework. A lot of times I found with my personal experience and then with some of the parents that I've talked to, the kitchen table, although that's where we congregate, is not the best place for your child to do their homework, because they're going to get distracted by whoever's coming in the door, mom's talking while she's, cooking dinner. So, find a quiet place, whether it be in their bedroom or, an office in the home, somewhere quiet. Maybe like me, I would go into the dining room because there was a door where we could close, but I was still close enough where if I needed help, my mom could pop in and help me, but I wasn't in the midst of everything. So do that, okay? And let me go. I had several posts, so let me find the next set of posts. Okay, so my girlfriend and classmate Sherrill Davis Donatello, I always have kids pick out their clothes a week in advance, shower at night, and pack lunches the night before. Mornings are so hectic and every minute saved is needed. Also, for younger kids, starting school, first few days of school, don't be the parent hovering over your child. The helicopter parent is what I call that. You show your child how to act. If you act nervous, most likely your child will too. So she made several good comments and points. Pick out those. I do that now as an adult, and that's something I started as a child. Lay the clothes out for the week, so in the morning you're not scrambling trying to figure out what are y'all going to wear. Many schools have uniforms, so you're not running around trying to iron uniforms. Have all that done the night before. Pack the lunches and include your children in packing those lunches. Help them learn how to do that, and that will save some time for you, so you can say, go pack your lunch. And do all that. Do the shower at night, so in the morning all they have to do is get up and freshen up, brush your teeth, etc. But you don't have to go through the whole shower process. Good tips, Sherrill. Thanks for sharing that. Donna Lewis, my former co-worker and friend, says we always got into the homework routine right away in the elementary years. Her kids are grown now, but she still, has great tips. Half hour of play after school and then homework finished before dinner. Love that idea. That's true. So go ahead and get in the routine. Play after school to get that out of you, and then let's buckle down and do homework. What else? My friend Caprice Jost, I forgot you, Caprice. Hey, girl. Shout out in Baltimore. Hey, girl. Make sure your child or children eat something in the morning. That's, I think, a thing that we don't stress enough. But children, like you said, children can't function well or do great in class on empty stomachs. So I know a lot of the schools have, breakfast programs. But my mom still made sure we had breakfast. Some mornings it was a hot breakfast. Sometimes it was, fruit, something. Get something in your child's stomach that's going to sustain them until lunchtime. So thanks for that, Caprice. So I think that is all that I have. But if you have any other tips that have worked for your kids, please share that on my YouTube page. I did want to mention, as Angelique said, that some churches and organizations are having back to school, rallies and stuff. My church always has a back to school prayer night where, either parents, educators, just community members, we all come and we pray for a great school year. And I think that's very important with all that's going on this, in this country right now and in the world right now. So, we really need to be there to support our students, uplift our students, and encourage our students. So keep that in mind. I also encourage you to have your kids still do, when time allows, extracurricular activities. That's always plus. It builds character. It builds their social skills. So, if you can get them in some after school programs, like with me, I was in the band, I was in cheerleading. Then we had different clubs at school, like the science club, even little social clubs, just stuff to build them up and keep them encouraged. And that also helps. A lot of those programs, they have time sketched out where they do their homework, before they actually do the group activity. So keep all that in mind, and I wish each and every one of you, parents, educators, you know, aunties, uncles, anybody that's involved with a child that is school aged, I wish you the best school year ever. And to our college students, my niece included, who's starting her freshman year at University of North Carolina at Chapel Hill, go Heels. I wish her the best school year as well. So everybody, have a great school year, and until next week, holla.